Well, he just asked all three of them to come at him, so. Good morning, folks, and happy Saturday. So it's taken me a fat minute to get out of the house this morning. Mainly because, like, you know, folks, I don't really like confrontation. I don't like drama. So after last night, I really don't want to go back. But at the end of the day, wouldn't that mean that that guy won if I just don't go back? If I just up and find somewhere else to train or just stop training and all? Like, you're gonna have people in every avenue, no matter where you go, that you bump heads with. So the best thing you can do is do your best to ignore them. So I guess that's what we're gonna do today. Let's go earn our freaking Saturday. 1, don't let other people take our joy away. 2, don't let other people, don't let other people take your joy away. Don't let someone else control what you decide you're gonna do. Don't let other people, that's all I can really say. Just don't let someone take your joy away. Don't let someone take your emotions. Can't let that shit happen, folks. So that's what we're gonna do today. Not let that shit happen. We're gonna go get better today than we were yesterday, folks. The world is testing me today. From traffic to dumb drivers to road rage. Not me, other people. We are really being tested. We are really being tested today. Can we control our emotions? Yes, that's what we're practicing today. Controlling our freaking emotions, folks. Practicing controlling our emotions. As of right now, we are completing that goal. But it is definitely not easy. We are here. Let's get in here and let's get better today than we were yesterday. And woosa, folks. That's all we can really do. The things that go on post-practice, folks. Oh! He got you. He got him.
Was that him? His point?
No, your point.
Your point. Oh. Yeah. I hit him 3 votes. Yeah. No, but he got you.
That was straight dome. Ready? Game point? Match point? He got you. He got you. Match point. 2-2. I said 2-2.
Wait, don't start yet. Don't go yet. Hold on.
Ready?
Wait, hold on.
Touch tips. Touch tips. Touch tips. Touch tips. Touch tips.
All right, run it. All right, last one, go.
Touch tips. Come watch.
Okay.
Oh. And the champ.
I hear the voices in my head and they talk to me and they understand, they talk to me. Okay.
Well, now that we're done BSing around, let's go get some jits in and then get our butts out of here. Now that we have earned our Saturday, folks. Rolls went great. Practice went nice and smooth. No more drama in the books for me. Mainly because the guy wasn't here today, so I guess that rolls back around to what we said this morning and what we said last night. Do not allow someone to control your emotions. And dang sure don't allow them to control your actions. Like, I really was about to say, keep my butt into bed. And I haven't kept my butt into bed on a Saturday in I don't know how freaking long. 5 years, because yesterday was my very first fight. 5 years ago. So, in 5 years, I have not slept in on a Saturday. And I was really about to sleep in on a Saturday because I was ticked off that someone was a douchebag. And at the end of the day, I mean, people are going to be douchebags. You're going to bump heads with people. And if you allow every little person you bump heads with to control you, as in like control your actions, control your emotions, piss you off to the point where you're not coming back to a place if they're there, then you're never going to get any progression. Like I said, the guy doesn't train nearly as frequently as I do. So it's not like I'm going to have to run into him on a daily basis. It's once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times a week. And it's not multiple times. It's once a day, if that. So what am I going to do? Get upset because I have to deal with this guy? No, I'm going to be an adult. I'm going to be a big boy. I'm just going to deal with him. Because I really almost allowed someone to jeopardize me getting better today than we were yesterday, earning our freaking Saturday. And that's just not cool, folks. That's not cool. You cannot let someone control your emotions, control your actions, control you. If you allow someone to work you up, get you all worked up, look at today. Look at it. If I would have allowed him, or what I wanted to do, I allowed him to work me up. I went to bed a little still irritated. I woke up a little still irritated. And I was like, no, I'm not going in. I don't want to deal with the trauma. And then we got our butts up. We came in here. We got it done. Now I felt amazing. Let me just put it that way. I felt amazing. Feeling great. Feeling revitalized. Feeling rejuvenated. We had fun after practice. We sat there and someone is getting ready. One of my teammates is getting ready for a freaking karate tournament where they're doing swords. They're doing a bunch of different stuff. Needless to say, they're doing one of them. Obviously, there's punches and kicks in them, but one of them is a double-handed sword, double-handed weapon, whatever you want to call it, bracket, and he signed up for that. Why? I have no idea. Never has played with a sword in his life. He remembers picking up sticks and swinging them around as a kid, and he's like, you know what? I think I could do that. So he's doing it. Goofy, but seems fun. So we played around with freaking sticks for like 30 minutes after practice. And then I finally had to pick up my phone and just film it because it was just goofy. Hilarious. Fun. I got me some wins too. I can't lie. Got me some wins. And that felt good. Overly competitive we are. We're over here arguing over who got the first touch in a freaking sword fight. And we're not even freaking sword fighters. We're freaking fighters, and we're over here getting upset about it. Overly competitive. But it's like competitive banter, not like last night. Definitely not drama. Not getting worked up, not getting upset about not wanting to deal with someone ever again. So yeah, folks, when people get under your skin, you gotta recognize it and you gotta move differently. Okay, that person gets under my skin. Okay, I'm just gonna stay on the opposite side of the room of them. I get it. He yaps and then he walks away, and it's like, bro, just yap in my face. If you got something to say it to me. Don't yap and then like run away. And that's really annoying. But needless to say, we didn't have to go through it again. And that is wonderful. This is my safe haven. No one disrupt my safe haven, please. But yeah, folks, we definitely got better today than we were yesterday. We earned our freaking Saturday. We're getting out of here late as hell. So let's hope the traffic is okay so that we can get home in enough time to spend a little time with JB before she has to go and make people feel better today than they did yesterday. So let's hit the freaking road, folks. Oh, I'm just happy, folks. Happy that I didn't have to deal with drama today. I am not a drama-filled person. I love some banter. I love some shit talking, but I don't like drama. If you're gonna get upset, stay away from me. If you want drama, stay away from me. It's that simple. That freaking simple. But yeah, let's hit the road, folks. Enough yapping. I think y'all get the gist. Practice was great today. We earned our Saturday. We got better today than we were yesterday. Not to mention we achieved our goal. Practicing controlling our emotions. We did it. We did a good job of it. Mainly because bro wasn't there. But still, we completed the task at hand. We have made it home, folks, with just over 5 hours until we gotta hit the road again to go keep the bar safer tonight than it was last night. But yet again, folks, my emotions are being tested. Can we control them? As we're about to turn on the road in which we live on, there's a gentleman who comes up behind me, like literally about to rear end me, flashing his lights at me. So, me being petty, I hit my brakes because there was a car right beside me. I'm like, hey bro, get the heck off my butt. So then the car who was beside me ends up turning left, so he flies by me, and when he flies by me, he like slides into my lane with no brake checks me, and slides into the other lane when I try to go around him, brake checks me again, then slides into the right hand lane, brake checks me again, then he rides down the middle of the road, just slamming on his brake, like just trying to cause a wreck. And I just started laughing. So I started honking my horn, and I'm like, you can go, you got what you wanted, buddy. People are so goofy, so freaking goofy. People will do anything to try to get under your skin, all because that they live a not so exciting life, or they're I don't know what tempts people to be assholes. But he flew up on my ass as an asshole, flashing his lights at me like I needed to speed up when I'm doing over the speed limit already, so I'm not speeding up for you, buddy. Then flies by me and proceeds to try to cause a wreck, like literally cause a wreck. So it is what it is, folks. Nothing I can do about it. You know what I can do about it? Not let it freaking control my emotions, not let it upset me. I thought it was kind of funny. Like, I really upset you that bad that you're gonna like you're literally gonna try to cause a wreck? That is ridiculous, goofy, dumb. But we made it home safely, and that's all that really matters. So let's get in here and let's see if JB is awake. See if she wants to spend a little time with me, or if she wants to keep sleeping. If she wants to keep sleeping, then we will let her sleep. So let's head inside and do that. See if she's awake. See if she wants to play with me. So when we got home, JB was still sleeping, so I decided it was nap time. And let me tell you, that was a much needed nap. Glad I took it, because I really was not about to. And I would have regretted it, because that was a struggle and a half to get up from. So I guess let's go get a little bit of food into our bellies and see if we can get it done in time, with enough time, so we can come in here, catch a few games before we gotta hit the road to go keep the bar safer tonight than it was last night, folks. Well, good news. We had enough time to get some food into our bellies before we go, and it appears we have enough time to play a few games before we go. So I guess let's boot up COD and get to work, folks. Making people madder today than they were yesterday. Now, if they could just bring back my frickin' riot shield, that'd be nice. If I could really upset someone, if I could make some plumbers say some not so nice words, it would be nice. But of course, that's not the case. They removed my favorite weapon, the riot shield. So let's go use our second favorite weapon, our chops. Well, folks, we just played for entirely flipping too long, but we were having like a great freaking time on the live. Y'all have no idea. Everyone who tuned in, a big fat thank you to y'all. Work, I apologize. I hope the party can wait until I get there. But I was having fun with you guys. I was having a freaking blast. I always am having a blast. But you know how it is. You know how it is. Y'all get it. Y'all can. Just the interaction with y'all alone is enough for me to wanna stay on. So we may be a little late tonight, but it's all good. If we didn't have to stop for gas, we'd be all right. But we gotta stop for gas. So again, a big fat thank you to everyone who tuned in. Y'all have no idea how much it means to me. This little community has grown so much, and it just junk freaking warms my heart. Y'all have no idea. But again, we're gonna be late, so let me get my butt out of here and go keep the bar safer tonight than it was last night. Let's hope that we can get another interesting story out of tonight like we had last week. But also be able to keep everyone safe, de-escalate, and kick them out, I guess is the best way to put it. De-escalate. Let's do a good job of de-escalating. But I hope that we get to, have a little fun. Get to have a little fun. Like, someone call me an asshole or something, Hopefully someone's up there and will sit up there and chit-chat with me the whole entire time and keep me entertained. It's always a great night there. Always a great freaking night. But I guess let's get our butts to work, folks. And the thing that really blows is there's no way in hell that I am making it to work without stopping for gas. But it is what it is. Like I said, folks, I was having a blast. Thank y'all so much for, allowing this little community we got to freaking grow. The only ones to thank is you guys, so let's stop by this gas station. I gotta throw like 10 bucks into it, just a quick little boop, so that we can get to work and get home, folks. Let's go keep the bar safer tonight than it was last night, and maybe get a nice, interesting story out of the night. But a safe story, in which there's a happy ending, A good story with a happy ending. Let's get to work, folks. Or I guess into this gas station right here. And then to work. Well, we are fueled up, and good news, the GPS says we're only going to be 10 minutes late. So that's not half bad. Not half bad. Let's get in here and let's keep this. Or let's get there safely without a ticket. And keep the bar safer tonight than it was last night, folks. Surprisingly, we were not too terribly late. We stayed under that 10-minute mark. We knocked off 3 freaking minutes. I mean, by the time we get in here, we may be 10 minutes late, but right now we are not 10 minutes late. Let's see, what is this parking? It says no parking, private parking. Dang. Yeah, probably not the best place to park. This blows. There's like nowhere to freaking park out here. I may have just gotten what I wanted. Another interesting freaking night, folks. Let's find a parking spot and let's get in here and let's keep the bar safer tonight than it was last night, folks. Well, we are officially 10 minutes late now that we have found us a parking spot. I think there may be another concert tonight, so this should be a very interesting night because I hear some very off-key Journey, so I think there may be a Journey cover band in town. So let's get in here and one up, one down, one in, one out, one in, one out. Keep this joker under control. Babysit some freaking adults. Well, he just asked all 3 of them to come at him, so if he gets fucked up, he gets fucked up. Whoa, it was an interesting freaking night at the bar, if I must say so myself, folks. Ooh, from the minute I got there until, after I was supposed to leave. It was an interesting night. Let's see. Let's run through the night. So, as soon as I walked in, there was this guy who was trying to get in with a vertical ID. We were like, hey, dude, you can't come in here with vertical ID. We're like, if you got a passport with you, we could see that, 2 IDs, and then put it together. We'd be able to make it work. He sat there for an hour and a half trying to find a way to get into the bar. And then he finally finds 2 IDs that match and have the same birthday, all that stuff. So we let him start drinking, right? Well, I hope my car cranks. Shit. This might be bad. But he's able to drink now, right? And his group of friends, I don't know how many, they had like short-term memory to the fullest degree. He was like, what the hell were they doing? Oh, I had told them like 30 freaking times tonight. Like probably more than that. I had told them repetitively, hey, no drinks on the table, no drinks on the table, no drinks on the table. And then they freaking spill a drink. I don't know how long I told them to stop putting drinks on the table, so we had to remove them. And then there was a gentleman. I'm standing across the room, and I just see someone freaking just get shoved, like full-fledged freaking yacked. And I'm like, well, what is that about? What is that about? So I walk over, and this one little guy is like sitting there screaming at this big gentleman. Like, he's huge. And the big gentleman's got his hands up. He's like, hey, bro, what is your problem, bro? Just leave. Leave me alone. And the guy had to, like, shove the shit out of him. Like, the guy was all of, like, maybe $150, $140. And that's, like, really pushing it, honestly. And this other guy he pushed was, like, 230, 240. So you know he put some oomph behind that. You know what I mean? And he's like, bro, he's being an asshole to me. I'm like, bro, it doesn't give you the right to assault him. Does not give you the right to assault him. Say sorry. He's like, bro, stop hugging me. Stop hugging me. He pushes me. And I'm like, all right, dude, you got effing go. So I grab him and I'm like, hey, come on, buddy. Let's go downstairs. And he's like, no, get your hands off me. I was like, well, I've already told him to go downstairs multiple times. He's like, I don't want to go downstairs. I don't want to do anything funny with you. I don't want to do anything. And he just kept making like some weird ass joke. And I'm like, all right, listen here, bro. I'm going to put my hands on you and we're going to walk. And I had my hand on his back and he's like, stop hugging me, stop hugging me, stop hugging me. And he shoves me and I'm like, all right, well, now you're going down the stairs one way or another. So I finally just grab him like, hey, let's go. And still being nice, and I grab him nicely and walk him down the stairs. The whole entire time he's like trying to shove me off of him. I'm like, bro, calm down. He's like, no, I can walk. I can walk. I was like, no, obviously you can't because you weren't walking before. So now I'm going to walk you. While I had my, like, you know, that little elbow drag, the little arm drag. I snatched him up with his elbow and just kept walking him, and we walked all the way out. Just like your mama would have back in the day. Like a little kid all the way out. And then I get back inside and everyone's like, that guy was being an asshole to him. I'm like, I don't care. Y'all assaulted him. Y'all can't assault people. It's not cool. Assault is illegal. So the night continues, right? And another group. My buddy from last week, he finally gets a girl. He brought her in. And then he comes in with a group who starts a fight. And they're like yelling and screaming when I get in there. I'm like, bro, I'm not dealing with this drama. Like, y'all gotta go. Like, everyone. And this other guy's like, bro, but I follow you on Instagram, blah, 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 this and that. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. You can follow me wherever you want to follow me. But you are not gonna come in here acting a fool. What is with y'all today? He's like, okay. I'm sorry. I'm like, we're gonna go. And then when I get outside, the girls who were part of the other group, the guy who was like, yeah, not my buddy's group, needless to say, is yelling and screaming. And I'm like, hey, listen here. You standing in front of the restaurant, in front of the bar, yelling and screaming. You can't do that. Leave. Like, they're leaving. You're going to leave now, too. I'm going to call the fucking cops. Like, simple as that. Like, I can't hit you. I can't throw you around, but I can dang sure get you for public intoxication and freaking disorderly freaking conduct or whatever else they want to slap onto you because you're acting a fool. Like, she is throwing out every slur under the sun, like every slur. And it's like 10:30 at night, so there's still kids walking through here. And I'm like, listen, lady, you gotta go. The rest of the night was pretty smooth. It was just me asking people repetitively to please get their drink off the table. And then finally, at the end of the night, when we got everyone outside, the video in which y'all just saw, some guy goes outside and he's like yelling and screaming at people. He's like, no, we can take it out back, bro. And they're like, no, let's just do it right here. He's like, no, we're taking it around back. He's like, I'll take all three of y'all. And he's sitting there and yelling and screaming at these people. And then he yells and screams at another group. And he yells and screams at another group. So needless to say, he will not be coming back in here. Goodness gracious, I do not know what these people are on these past 2 days, but they're acting freaking clowns. Luckily, nothing really went down. We got them out nice, orderly, and controlled, you know what I mean? No issues, none at all. Actually, it was kind of a good night. It went by pretty quickly, if I must say so myself. But I'm freaking, I can't lie, I'm tired. and I want to get some Jesus time in tomorrow. So let's get our butts home and just see how we feel. If we feel up for it after we get done with everything, editing the day and then eating a little grub, then we may catch some games. If not, well, you know, BillyGoat freaking loves you. Either way. Either freaking way. But we will never know unless we start this joker up and get home. Let's just hope that this guy cranks up, since I supposedly left the light on. I didn't know I did that. Goofy me. So yeah, let's hit the road, folks. Get home as quickly as we possibly can. So maybe we can hop on and play a few games. You know what I mean, folks? Maybe. Maybe not. I have no idea. I guess we'll just see. We'll just see. But let's hope our car cranks. And I forgot, we got to stop for some chocolate milk. No chocolate milk. Dude, you can't go to sleep without no chocolate milk. Your sleep is 10 times better when you have chocolate milk in your system. Just something I learned, folks. But let's get home. And she cranked up. We're getting home tonight, folks. And we have made it home, folks. And after some thoughts on the way home, I have come to the conclusion that we are going to take our butts inside and we're going to go to bed. We skipped even stopping to grab us some chalky milk, folks. Because, honestly, the past few weeks, or the past, I don't know, like 2 months, maybe 3, I have told myself every freaking Saturday that I'm going to wake up on Sunday and I'm going to go to church. And we have not. So that we have no excuses, I'm going to take my butt inside and I'm going to call it a night. Curl my butt into bed and wake up and, well, go get our freaking Jesus on. I got a homie who's doing a wrestling class that I really, really, really wanted to make it to tomorrow, but the, I guess youth pastor, I don't know, someone who really helped me when I first started coming to Christ. He's moving, so we really want to make it out to our original church to say goodbye to him before he leaves. He also worked at the high school in which I went to, so it would be really nice to see him before he leaves. So that we don't have any excuses, we're gonna wake up, we're gonna go to our church, we're gonna hit our church session, and then we're gonna go to that church session. So I guess we might as well take our butts inside. I guess all of today, I guess it was a trend today, all of flipping today was just about controlling our emotions, from waking up this morning and not wanting to go because someone ticked me off yesterday. And it wasn't just like a tick me off, it was like they were really, really, really trying to start a fight, and then they walked the other way when they realized I was down to fight. And which made me even more mad, because why are you yapping while walking away? Just say it to my face, bro. Just be a man. So I was really irritated. I don't want to have to deal with the drama again today, but we controlled our emotions. We got our butts out of bed and ignored the feelings in which we had. And then, of course, freaking reckless drivers all over the place. And then we had to go to work tonight, where, let me tell you, folks, that the job description is control your emotions. Literally, just be nice. Just be a cool guy with people. And most people work with you. I've never had an incident with anyone ever wanting to get physical with me, like pushing me. Most of the time when I'm like, all right, let's get downstairs, and I grab them and start corralling them, corralling them to the door, they traditionally get the point and they start walking downstairs. But today they did not, and they wanted to start a little tussle, but no tussle ended up breaking out. We did our job. We de-escalated. That's all that we can do. We got them out of there, and nothing came of it. And then, of course, at the end, I wasn't doing anything. Y'all made it outside of my door. Now I'm going to sit there and watch, because you're being a goofball. You can't be yelling and screaming. I will take all 3 of y'all. You know dang well you can't take all 3 of them. Goofy. So I wasn't going to help him. If he started really getting hurt, I would have went and helped him. I would have made sure they all left. But no, I was just going to call the cops if a fight broke out. It's not my job. Y'all are outside. I kept y'all safe while y'all are in here. But either way, yeah, all we can really do is, like I said the past few days, the only thing that you can really do in life, the only thing you can really control is your emotions, your actions, and yourself. To control those things. If you can, then traditionally life will treat you fairly well. You're not going to run into too many issues. You know what I mean? It goes with everything in life. Cop pulls you over because you're going too fast and you start popping an attitude with them. Guess what's going to happen? You're probably going to get more than a ticket. You're probably going to take a ride. Simple as that. So many things you can stay out of so many issues in life just by controlling yourself, controlling your emotions, and controlling your actions. Which I guess is just controlling yourself. But I guess, folks, let's get inside and let's call it a freaking night. It'll be a more quality stream anyways tomorrow, because the only thing we got to do is go to church, lift some weights, make up for a lift on, I believe, Thursday, that we did not get to complete because people kept wanting to talk and talk and talk. But I get it. I love talking to people too, and to hear people, the impact that you make on people's lives is pretty nice. So you don't want to be like, no, dude, leave me alone. I'm trying to lift. No, you can't do that. You gotta be nice to them. You gotta conversate with them. You gotta catch up with people. You can't just be a douchebag. You can't just be like, I'm lifting, leave me alone. It is what it is. So we'll make up our lift from Thursday. Sunday, technically, we're getting more work in that way, you know, because I did get a decent lift on Thursday. It just wasn't a great one. Not one that I was pleased of. So we'll go get another lift in tomorrow. And then the rest of the day is just going to be about gaming, resting up, recovering, relaxing, and enjoying my Sunday. So with that being said, folks, we will be live tomorrow. So I hope to see y'all there. And if not, you know the shindig. BillyGoat freaking loves ya. Oh, good night, folks, and BillyGoat freaking loves ya.